Hey everybody, it's One Cast, One Fish, and today we're unboxing and talking about the Penn Slammer 3 saltwater fishing reels. But I didn't stop there. I hit add to cart on two brand new Penn Carnage 2 surf fishing rods to pair with these awesome reels. Now hit that subscribe button in the lower right hand corner, smash that like, comment down below what your favorite saltwater reel is. First up is this beautiful box right here. This should have our Penn Slammer 3 fishing reels in it. Here we go, our first. This is going to be our 8500. And our 5500. I'm going to pull both these reels out of the box and we'll talk about some of the features and why I chose the Penn Slammer 3s. Here we go with the 8500. Now we'll open this box for this 5500. Now let's take a look at the specs on my two new workhorses, the Penn Slammer 3 8500 and the Penn Slammer 3 5500. Let's talk about the 8500. I went with the Penn Slammer 3 8500 mainly for when I'm down on the Outer Banks surf fishing. I wanted a reel that was going to have a high line capacity and a monstrous drag system to really tangle with sharks, big redfish, or rays. And this Penn Slammer 3 8500 is going to take and do all that flawlessly for me. We're looking at a reel here that'll hold 730 yards of 40-pound braid, 600 yards of 50-pound braid, or 555 yards of 65-pound braid. Now for me, I'm going to have this thing spooled up with 65-pound Powerpro. Penn Slammer 3 is IP6 sealed. The sealing surfaces of the Penn Slammer 3 are going to help keep out all that saltwater spray and sand from getting into your reel and causing any type of corrosion. The 8500 has 50 pounds of drag force that you can apply. Now are you ever going to apply 50 pounds of drag force? Probably not. But it's nice to know to have the confidence that you have that kind of drag system in this reel in case you really need it. Now my other reel for the season is going to be this Penn Slammer 3 5500. And even though it's a little bit smaller than the 8500, this reel's no slouch either. We're still looking at a reel that's capable of 500 yards of 20-pound braid, 380 yards of 30-pound braid, and 335 yards of 40-pound braid. Now like I said, this reel's no slouch either. The drag system on the 5500 is still capable of applying 40 pounds of drag force, which paired with the right line and rod, you're still going to be able to stop just about any fish out there dead in its tracks. Now for me, I plan on using my 5500 with 30-pound Powerpro braid. I really intend the 5500 to kind of be a jack-of-all-trades type of reel. When paired with the right rod, I needed something that I'm going to be able to cast lures, cast plugs, cast spoons, out to maybe if I see fish breaking out in the surf. I also wanted the ability to put it on a long rod so I could really bomb bait out there and kind of just let it soak and put in a rod holder, sit back, drink a beer and relax on the beach and just wait for something to bite. An awesome reel is only as good as the rod you put it on, so let's open up this long tube and check out these Carnage 2 surf rods. First up is the 12-foot heavy action Penn Carnage 2 spinning surf fishing rod. The 12-foot heavy action rod is rated for 30 to 65 pound braided line. It was specifically designed by Penn for 6,000 to 8,000 series spinning reels. And the lure rating is 4 to 8 ounces. The other rod that I intend to pair with the 5500 Slammer 3 is the 10-foot Penn Carnage 2 medium heavy. This rod was designed for 20 to 50 pound braid, 5,000 to 7,000 series Penn Slammer reels, and has a lure rating of 1 to 5 ounces. Now on these Penn Carnage 2 spinning rods, there's a few things that really stand out. First is foregrip. You're going to notice that it's kind of like a tread-like pattern, And if you actually put your hand on it, you can feel that your fingers fit right into those grooves almost perfectly. That's going to be extremely comfortable. It's going to get wet. You're not going to have any slippage or anything like that. So that's a really nice touch on these rods. Same goes for back here on the butt end. You know, this is all shrink wrapped in that same rubberized type tubing with a little bit of a tread pattern, which is going to be great, especially when your hands are all salt watered up, fish slime, stuff like that. You know, you're not going to have any issues having to worry about this thing slipping out of your hand. Another high quality feature of the Carnage 2 surf rods is they use a full Fuji reel seat and full Fuji guides. Now I want to point out something that's going to look a little odd to most surf fishermen, especially on a spinning rod. Now if you take a close look at these guides, you'll notice that they're probably going to look a lot smaller than what you may be used to on a surf rod, especially a spinning rod. And that's because the spacing of the guides and the guide size was specifically designed to be used with braided fishing lines. Now I'm going to get these Penn Slammer 3s all spooled up and ready for my next surf fishing adventure. Again, don't forget to hit that subscribe button in the lower right hand corner. Any comments or questions you have, please put them down below. And we'll see you next time on the water.